Good afternoon. This is Nancy Woodward, and I am here with this lovely lady, Barbie. Is it Figueroa? Am I saying it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. And,
Figueroa.
and Barbie is a longtime marketing expert, and her vehicle that she uses is YouTube. Now, I really think that we'll get a lot out of this by just letting Barbie talk, and I'll ask some questions. And because Barbie was not available to do this live, if you just post your questions below, Barbie will get back to you and let you know your answer. Okay, guys? So here we are, and this lovely lady is here to share her YouTube secrets with you.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so grateful that you thought enough of me to have me on here. I really appreciate you, and I'm really happy to have connected with you because you, Miss Thing, are doing your thing on Facebook Live. Okay, and you inspire me with your courage to go on live.
And get out there and hang it all out.
That's right. Yeah.
I told you you'd have fun.
I know, right? Yeah, but I'm a big proponent on pick a platform where you thrive.
Yes.
Pick a platform where you thrive. Yes. And, it's funny because Nancy was just saying, originally we were going to do this live on Thursday, and which leads me into why I chose YouTube. Okay. I'm a mom. I've got 3 boys. When I first started online in internet marketing, Nancy, my kids were smaller, and I had to kind of work around their schedule.
Their time. Right.
That's right. So video marketing gives me the ability to, everyone's sleeping, or they're doing this, or they're busy doing that. I can lock myself in a room, do a video for about an hour, upload it, and continue my day, right? There's a little bit more control, because even today, my day did not go as I planned, and so things had to move around in my schedule.
Right.
That is if you're a mom, if you're a busy person, if you work, YouTube is awesome because for many, many reasons. Primarily because of what I just said. You can do it whenever you want to do it. If it happens to be 11 o'clock at night and the kids are finally in bed, you can do it at 11 o'clock at night. Exactly. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but YouTube allows you to schedule your videos. So
yeah, they do now, don't they?
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're familiar with WordPress, and you know how you can schedule your blogs in advance, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, YouTube has the same thing. So what I do sometimes, if I'm going to have a really busy week, I do 3 videos a week consistently, okay? That's my DMO, right? And which is my daily method of operation for those of you that don't know what DMO means.
Right.
And that's what works for me, my schedule, my life, And so I make sure that I do 3 videos a week, no matter what. So if I feel like I'm going to have a really busy week, like usually I'll film my videos on Sunday, and I will upload them for the week. Like my video for tomorrow has already been done, signed, sealed, delivered, and waiting to be published since Monday, since yesterday, right? So so I love the convenience of it. That's number 1. Number 2, if you love residual and passive income, you will love YouTube because it's residual and passive marketing. You do it once, and it keeps on working for you when you're sleeping, when you're
it keeps on giving, doesn't it?
Amazing. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. It does. And there's just so many reasons to get on YouTube. Another reason is, I don't know if you guys know this, but Google bought YouTube eons ago. I started out in 2008 when YouTube was just getting started. So that's just been where I planted my flag because it works. And another thing that I like, and this is really, really important, is that it is search engine based.
Yes. Right.
Yeah. So if you do things strategically, if you use the right keywords, the right headlines, the right, tags, like keywords, you will get found. You will rank on Google, right?
Exactly.
And why is this important? You know why it's important? Because, and this is why I love YouTube. I love Facebook for different reasons. Facebook is where I connect, I meet people, people that have already met me on YouTube, they can take that extra step and actually speak with me. But there's, Facebook is kind of what I call, and I think other people have, referred to it as this, but Facebook is kind of like interruption marketing, where YouTube is attraction marketing, right? People are actively searching.
Right.
You're gonna get
I do the same thing. I use YouTube. I don't post a lot of mine, but there are some up there as Builderall Nancy, I think. But I find that people get to know you and they find your name and they start looking for you. And I created a funnel in Builderall. I created it for my certified partner badge, Barbie. It took me a long time to get to the end and have it like me, but I posted it in Google. I went to Google and added the URL. I have 616 subscribers in that little baby funnel that gave away a free ebook. So there's another tip, guys. And Google and YouTube love each other.
Exactly. And, when I'm looking for, people come to the internet for a few things. They come to search for information. Now they come to socialize. But before, they came to search for information, to search for news, okay, or to be entertained.
Right.
So our job is to create content that attracts the kind of people that we want to work with, right? Exactly. It's kind of like, I literally just did a video about this yesterday, about how, if you want to attract the kind of partners that you want to work with and you want to get found, then you have to use you have to look at every single piece of your content, each video, each blog post, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your content is, you have to look at it as like fish bait. Okay.
Right.
So, in the video yesterday, I said, you got lots of fish, lots of different fish, right? You might be, but
only certain fish are going to resonate with you.
That's correct.
That's it. That's
correct. That's correct. So with every single piece of content, think of it as some content will bring in snook, others will bring in dolphin, others will bring in, whatever fish, but you got to have, you can't go out in a pond and expect to just have one bait and then just sit there and hold on, man, Nancy, I'm getting a call. Okay. So, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You have to have several, what do you call them? Fishing poles in the water, Yes. And each of your pieces of content serve as that fishing pole.
That's right. I was down in Tampa visiting my daughter, and I had the pleasure of meeting Eric Salgado. And he said to me, it was such a nice visit. It really was. I met Ruben also. I don't remember if I met Alex. I think he was out. But anywho, he said to me, you have everything you need. You've done it all right. You own it. All you need now is an audience.
That's correct.
And that's the bottom line. He said in some of his webinars, he was talking to, I don't know who it was, but he said to them, now, Nancy is going to have one audience and you're going to have a different audience. She's going to appeal to the people that think, like, and are in her generation. Your people, which is true. So it's like throw out your fishing net and find the right group. Talk to the people that are like you.
That's right. And you do that, and one of the ways you do that is by sharing a little bit more about you, right? You don't want to come across as a salesperson and, my gosh, look at, Builderall or whatever. This is like the best thing since sliced bread, even though we know it kind of is, you know what I mean?
Not kind of, it is.
It is, right? it is, I mean, I have my own, branding agency, and I was like, wow, this is like the perfect fit with what I already do. So I'm like kid in a candy store with this thing, But
when you make your YouTube videos, do you do anything in particular to bring people to it, or to, I mean, I've heard that people are using it to put in links to other stuff, or are you doing any of that? Or are you just creating videos, Barbie?
Well, I'm very intentional when I create my videos. I want the people that are searching to find me. I want to meet my prospects where they're at. If you are searching for, you know, whatever it is you're searching for, you know, how to start a website, you know what I mean? I will do a tutorial video that teaches you how to start a website, because I want to be there when you are searching. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So that's what you want to do. So that's why you have to do, because here's the thing. A lot of people, okay, especially in the beginning, when you are just gaining traction, because I have a couple of channels. I actually had many years ago, I was in a health and fitness kind of company, and I did have a separate YouTube channel for that. It's still, I mean, people are still watching those videos. People are still subscribing. It's still sending traffic to this thing, you know? So it's kind of taken a life on its own. But my marketing channel, it was kind of like, it was kind of slow going, you know, because I was just kind of doing the videos that I wanted to do, you know, and it's not about us.
Good point. How do you pick your subjects?
Well,
see, when I did mine, Barbie, mine were, most of them were Builderall geared. And I either showed people how to use a tool or discuss something about Builderall. How do you choose what you're going to talk about?
Well, somewhere along the same line, I'll do the same thing. However, you know, you don't want to be like a one-note wonder, right? And only talk about Builderall, okay? It's like, it goes back to different poles in the water, okay? Let me get this out. I have a little window.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's going to, you want to have different poles in the water. So let me give you an example. Here's let me give you some strategy, okay? So let's say, for example, you want to, okay, for me, I do some copywriting, and I want to share about the copywriting tool, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to position the copywriting tool so that people go and learn more about Builderall, because as you know, the copywriting tool is one of the awesome apps that we have inside. So what I do maybe is like do a book review on a copywriting book. So what kind of people am I going to attract with that copywriting book? People that are into internet marketing, people who are building funnels, selling products.
People who want to make money.
People who want to make money. They want to learn, they're actively wanting to learn copywriting, right? So I'll have a copywriting book and I'll do a review. And I'll be like, oh, this is an awesome book about copywriting. Let me share a few, you know, cool copywriting tricks that I'm learning in this book, etc. Oh, and by the way, there's this tool that I'm using, and we have a copywriting app built into it for one low price. So what I've done is, if you want to check out this copywriting tool yourself, you can just do it with a 7-day free trial. Just click on the link right below this video, and you can check out the copywriting tool for yourself.
I've done that, but not consistently. It didn't occur to me to use it as a strategy, but it certainly makes sense, you know?
Yeah. You know, I've learned as I've gone to see what's working, what isn't working, what works more, you know what I mean? So I don't have it down to an exact science yet, but kind of what I'm doing is, I call it, I'll do a face video, which is me in front of the camera, talking about something, okay? Then I'll do a screen share video where I'm teaching somebody something inside of Builderall or something else, that whatever it is that I want to do, you know? And then I'll do like some sort of, let me show you this cool feature or something like that. Or I'll teach you from a different perspective. Like maybe I'll teach you from a marketing angle of Builderall, or I'll teach you from a tool angle inside Builderall. That way I capture both. I want everyone, business builders, customers, whatever, because they all matter. You know what I mean? And you never know. A customer can become a business builder for all you know.
That's right. That's right. You never know. When I started out to use the tools, and then the certified partner program came up, and I said to Shelly, do you think I could do this? She said, you could do it, but you're going to work really hard. I said, okay, I want to learn all the tools. So that's all I want. I want to learn all the tools.
Yeah,
so
I'm impressed with your tech savvy.
Huh?
I'm impressed with your tech
No,
savvy. Let me tell you.
I don't know. Well, it's better than a lot, especially in my generation. It's better than a whole lot. But I said after 3 weeks into it, and it's taught by Eric Salgado, and they'll be holding another one, I think late June, maybe July, and Shelley Turner is teaching it. So if anybody's interested, please reach out. I'll get you information. But maybe 3 weeks into it, maybe a month, I said to her, "Oh my God, this is so much fun!"
It is a lot of fun.
And that was it. Then I really wanted it. Then I bitten the bullet, and I really wanted it.
Well, you got to believe in the product. You know what I mean? You
Yes,
really
you do.
because there's a lot of stuff out there. And like I said, I was just kind of minding my own biz. I've done biz ups in the past where, people sell, I guess, garbage as an excuse to, make money. And I didn't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to come over here in this corner, mind my own business and, work with clients and, do what I do. And I'm just going to forget about all that stuff. But then, and I'll tell you really quickly, we got hit by a hurricane last year. And yeah, it caught us by surprise, you know, and what I learned from that experience is, you need that hands-free passive residual. You need it. But I didn't want to do MLM. I didn't want to do any of that stuff,
Right. No, me either.
No, I didn't want to do that. I love affiliate marketing, and I want to work with people who want to be on the internet, who want to do capture pages, because I love that. I love systems. I love tech. I love business. So I want to work with those kind of people. So Builderall kind of found me, and I am a tool geek. Like I get giddy when I see the back office. I'm like, oh my God, a copywriting tool. Oh my God, look at what social proof can do.
Listen, you can always call me. I'd be happy to help.
We can geek out.
Builderall.
I know. We can totally geek out together. I love it. I get so excited,
Yeah.
So it was just like it was just the perfect fit, and so I absolutely love it. But that is why I've done well so far in just, less than.
Well, basically, I think you're doing the same thing that Shelley is, and that Eric recommends. I think that you are sharing Builderall, not stuffing anything down anybody's throat.
No, I don't.
Sharing Builderall, correct?
Right. I just share it, yeah. And on my YouTube channel, I use a lot of the keywords, obviously, because I know I'm going to get found. But I always, 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 before anything, my mindset is, how can I bring value? How can I teach something? How can I show you how to do something? I'm not going to sit here and be a commercial for Builderall. I am going to actually show you, hey, I practice what I preach. I'm using the tools. Let me show you this cool little thing you can do with this little one doohickey back here. You know what I mean? And that's what you guys need to do. The more value. I love what Alex, in one of Alex's campaigns, I forgot, he's teaching you, how is money earned, right?
Yeah.
It is in exchange for value.
That's right.
When people are looking to align with someone, it goes beyond just what Builderall can do. When they're looking for a sponsor, this is really important. When they're looking for a sponsor, they're looking for someone who has value, right? And that they can connect with.
When Eric created the ambassador program, he said to everybody, do this wisely. Don't choose people because they're your friends and you'd like to talk to them. This is business.
Yeah.
Connect with people who do business the way you want to do business.
Right.
Which is what you're doing also. And I mean, it is the way to do it.
I want people to love the tool as much as I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
I love the tool, and I love what the company stands for. I mean, I love that they're always innovating. I love their design aesthetic. Everything's so beautiful and rich and colorful. And that's so my aesthetic,
Right. Since we're still here, can you give them any other tips about YouTube? I mean, we're doing wonderful, but can you give them any other tips? Because how long have you been using it? YouTube? Since
2008.
2008.
On and off, because I've done different things, but when I want to how do you call it? when I got my flag planted in something and I know that I want to be found, boom,
Yes.
I go to YouTube. I go to YouTube because, okay, let me give you a few tips. Okay?
Yeah.
The hardest part of YouTube is getting over the fear of being on YouTube. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
A lot of people have to overcome the fear of being on camera. We are our worst self-critics, okay?
We are. We're
worried about how we look, how we sound.
Well, you know what I did in the beginning? I'd get on and I could talk to anybody about anything, especially when I own the material, when I know it.
Right.
In the beginning, I would start to talk and then I'd be so concentrated on what I think I need to say that I'd block and I'd go, ooh.
Yeah, you lose your train of thought.
It does. And it's like you said you were nervous. And I said, but we're only talking to each other. That's where you have to get to. It's not this unknown thing out there. Look at it and talk to your friend if that's what you have to do.
Well, for me, Facebook Live is more nerve-wracking because you are live and you have people watching you right then and there. That's really, that's more nerve-wracking for me. You know, I mean, I can do it. Once I'm on, I just bounce off the energy.
Right.
But it's that pre-stage jitters that just like, you know, but once you can get over that, what I love about YouTube is all you got to do is look right into the camera and speak to that person like they're your friend. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so just talk.
Well, you can also, if it unnerves you, you can use a program like Screencast-O-Matic.
Exactly.
I did that for the beginning. I used Screencast-O-Matic so I could chop out pieces of it if I wanted to.
Right.
Or if I'm on there and I can't remember how am I going to stop this thing, then I just, whatever I do to get it stopped, and then later cut the end off. So you can make things better, you know, or you can just dump it and do it again, or, you know.
Yeah.
But you can't do that on live. On live.
No, I know. Yeah, you have a little more control with YouTube. You can edit and things like that. You can make it look, you know, cool, whatever. But, you know, one of the things that I love is that, you know, what you gain from the results of YouTube far exceeds the nerves and the jitters of actually getting on camera. Because here's the thing, I do a video and it keeps working for me. I have people
clearly passive. It's passive.
Totally passive. I do the work once, it keeps on working for me. And for a mom like me, that is the kind of leverage that I need. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and
I do.
If the video bombs, it bombs. But if it does well, it does well. And guess what? It's rejection free. Because if they don't like you, they're gonna be like, I don't like her, click.
Then they won't come look at it. That's all.
And that's okay. That was not my tribe. You know, that was not my people. That was not my person. And that's it. You know, it's okay.
Right.
And so then, so I would say once you get over that hurdle and just do the YouTube videos, then, you know, and the tech stuff, which, look, I film on this. I film on my iPhone.
Oh, do you?
Yes, ma'am. I film on my iPhone. I have a little tripod right here in this little, I'm literally in, I'm in a closet right now. Okay. You wouldn't know.
Okay.
But it's a long closet. So I have we can actually fit a little desk in here. So I come in here with my tripod, I film my video, and then there's this little cord that you plug into the phone to download your video.
And you download it to the computer.
I download it to the computer, and then I open up iMovie, I import it, and then I do my editing. And then here's something really important on the video, okay? Once I'm ready to upload, I'm like, okay, you know, I have an idea what the video is going to be about. Now I want to look for the exact keywords I'm going to rank for.
Oh, okay.
So then I go to Google. Like, I already have an idea, but I go to see exactly the keywords I want to use, because when I save the video to my computer, I name it with the keywords in it because it ranks on Google. Think of it as, if you guys know about SEO and blogging, your headline should match your tags, should match the, you know, everything should, you know, the headline and all the keywords should be in all the major places. So
right.
YouTube is the same thing. Think of it as a video blog. That's it. So your headline should have the keywords, your keywords, the tag should have the keywords, and your video name, the actual raw file should be the keywords as well. Okay.
Right.
And then I go the extra step. And when I do my thumbnail, I save my thumbnail as the keyword as well.
Oh, what a good thing. What a
so
good
that way
thing.
it appears in Google Images.
Oh, that's a winner. That's a winner. And I look in there all the time.
There you go.
Wow. And so your thumbnail goes there. Ooh, I'm writing this down. Can you tell?
That's a nugget right there.
Yeah, and I can re-listen. Wow. Got any more little goodies like that?
Hyperlink wherever you want in the description box. That is really important real estate, okay? Make sure you're linking to wherever you want them to go. Put your links to whatever, either a capture page, whatever it is that you're sending them to, whether it's your website, whether it's a capture page, whatever. Put an HTTP : / in front of it so it's clickable, okay?
And to explain to the people where you're putting that, just say again where you're putting that link.
In the description box, okay? So think of the description box as, like when you're doing a blog post, that's where you write your blog. Right. Okay, well, when you're doing YouTube, you've got your headline or the name of the video, and then you've got a big box where you put a description. So I go and I put all the information
in there.
That's right.
Do you put more than one link, or do you limit it to one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll be like, look, if you want, whether you want to start a 7-day free trial or you want to check out this or that, all the links will be in the description box below. And they can pick and choose whatever they want to go to. If they want to do the 7-day free trial, they can do that. If they want to find out about the business, they can do that. If they want to buy one of my courses, I've got those linked below as well. So it's all in my thing. Where you can find me, my social media, everything. It's in my description box. So
how many channels do you have at this moment?
I have 2 channels. I don't even touch the health and fitness one. It's just an asset I built, and it still drives traffic to an affiliate program. And it's just sitting there. I don't upload there anymore. But my main channel is you can go to my channel. It's youtube.com / Barbie Figueroa. That's it. Okay. Are you Barbie Figueroa on YouTube, or are you Ryzen? No, my channel is my name, Barbie Figueroa. Okay, good. Well, then everybody knows where to go look for you. You can subscribe. I actually planned to before today, but it's all right. It'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, and then just make sure you're bringing value. Just get creative. Think about your own journey with Builderall. Like, what did you want to know before you signed up? Make videos about that. Go ahead. Okay, so basically, just make sure to bring value. Another thing I was going to say is, in your video, make sure to have a clear call to action. Don't just say, oh, good point. Good point. Don't just say, okay, well, thanks for watching my video. Bye. No, you say, so if you like this video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and for more information or to check out any of the things that I mentioned today, make sure to click on the link right below this video for whatever it is, XYZ. Tell them what to do afterwards. Give them a call to action. Okay? Yeah, I don't think I was doing that all the time. I was not instinctively just sticking to the pattern. Yeah, and the thing is, you have to realize that at the end of the day, we're marketers. We are marketing, and so we want people to take an action. You have to look. I'm going to show you something that's probably, maybe you've never heard it put this way, but you have to think of each and every single video as like a Google pay-per-click AdWord, okay? Oh. You have to look at it as an AdWord, okay? Because you are... YouTube videos are the free version of paying per click, right? Yeah. So you have to have a format. You have to have a headline. What do you have when you see a Google AdWord, right? You see a headline, you see a body, and you see a call to action. Click the link.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So you got to look at your little YouTube video as a little marketing asset. Okay? So it has to have a format. It has to have strategy behind it, as if you were writing a classified ad in the form of video.
Right. This is fabulous. This is fabulous because I'm interviewing people based partially upon their specialty. Like, I don't know anybody else that really focuses seriously on YouTube, and that's their focus. No, at the moment I don't. But I know a lot of people in Builderall these days, because everyone really helps each other. They all have their own take on everything, whatever it is. So some of the people are very, very good at giving you business ideas, and others are really good with their strategy. Your strategy is what we're giving to people today. And when I posted that I was going to start doing this, that post got 28 or 29 comments with people saying, we really need this. You're going to let us know when you do this. Will this be recorded? I work when you're up. People, beginners particularly in Builderall, need ideas to free flow, and they hear it to catch on to it, you know? I mean, when they're not marketers, I'm not a marketer, but I'm somewhat tech savvy. So I had some idea of what I could do to try to get myself out there. And I know a little bit about driving traffic, you know, and solo ads. But people come in and say, oh, yeah, I want this. And then 2 weeks later, they're nowhere because they don't know how to use Builderall, first of all. And then they don't have any strategy to go on to get themselves going.
Let me tell you, I'm impressed with the amount of thought that Eric, Alex, the marketing team, because if you're not using 365, right, then you are not taking full advantage of the tools that are being created for you. You're not, you know what I mean? And so I'm seasoned, but sometimes I have writer's block like everyone else. And I have, you know, days where I'm not inspired and, what am I going to talk about today? And I'll go in at 365 and I'll be like, oh, okay. Eric did a video.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, they did a tutorial. Okay. I'm going to do a tutorial. I love that they have something for the beginner. Okay. If you're more seasoned, I would recommend that you do brand yourself, right? And so what I do is I use their 365 as an idea factory for me. You know what I mean? Right. So if they did a tutorial on, you know, whatever, they did one this week. What was it? The tutorial was for what? I forgot. Whatever it is that they did a tutorial on, I will do it in my own flavor, right? In my own style, in my own way, and I'll be like, all right, guys, let's dig into, you know, social proof. Let me show you what it can do. Let me teach you about the webinar platform. I mean, there is so much content to create in Builderall. If you really want to make this work,
you could every day keep on going about something.
There is so much content.
I said the one day, you know, the video says, do this way, and I did it, and here's the little glitch I got. And then I said, look at this little thing I figured out, and I think it made it easier. And then Shelly said to me one day, I said, Shelly, on the responsive, I'm really having trouble with the columns and the rows. She said, what you need to do is make a box, put the box on the page.
I know the Shelly box.
Make it some crazy color and move around. You know what? It really helps. Just that little tip. Now, sharing those kinds of things with people is enormous. It's enormous.
It is. You could literally, with something that you think is insignificant, create a breakthrough for someone else.
Right. I know. It's like a no-brainer, isn't it?
You gotta get out of your head. I have a partner on my team, and I told her that today. And I'm going to give you a little tough love. It's not about you.
Yeah.
It's about helping others. And when you can help others exceedingly and above, they will be so attracted to you. They will just trip over the opportunity to be on your team.
Yeah. Actually, I heard somebody say that. I have Greg Blazer on my list, and he said to me, you know, you keep doing this and people are going to really want to be under you because you're
Absolutely,
out
Nancy.
there putting it out on the line.
Nancy, what you're doing with your Facebook lives puts me to shame. I can't, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that. So that's where you shine. That's where you shine.
Well, that's it. I found my niche. I found my niche.
And this is another thing. Don't get shiny marketing syndrome. Just like people get shiny ball syndrome with biz op opportunities, plant your flag where you thrive.
Right.
If you're a picture person, go to Instagram and stick to it. If someone says, oh no, but you can generate leads on YouTube. If YouTube is not your thing, you're not going to generate leads on YouTube.
Right.
Stick to Instagram. Okay? If you're a Snapchat person, forget Instagram, forget YouTube, do Snapchat all day.
Yeah.
There's a social media platform for each and every personality, for each and every lifestyle, you know, depending on your schedule.
Right.
Do what is in alignment with who you are.
Right.
Don't try to be everywhere, because a lot of this game is focus and consistency. Focus and consistency.
Right.
So, you know, the other day I was on an Instagram webinar. The kid was like a genius, but I'm like, that's awesome. But
if it's not your thing to use, you know what I have done? I've done Facebook Lives and used Screencast-O-Matic to save it, and then never messed with Facebook and the one on there. I've saved it and converted it and put it up on YouTube.
Well, there you go. We'll check that out. See, you can use other social media platforms to syndicate.
You can.
Okay? Because I will.
And that's brainless. That's no effort. Not
right. So I'm terrible at updating my Facebook fan page. Horrible. Okay? I am the friend that I'm terrible with the phone. You won't hear from me for months because I'm just that type of person. It's not that I don't love you. It's just, I just forget. I'm not a phone person, right? When you get me on the phone, forget it. I'll talk to you for hours, but I don't initiate. So for me to and it's because I'm an introvert too, by the way. You know, I mean, you probably don't realize it, but I am an introvert. I'm more like, I'm more like.
See, everybody thinks I'm total outgoing, and I am. But where we are right now is this is my dining room. And I've overtaken it with my computers. I have a 24-inch monitor over here, and I'm here because the slider is right here out to my deck, and I can see the sun. I'm very happy in here, in a little quiet. Now, there's times I want to go out there with people. But I can be happy as long as I can get the sunshine on me. I'm cool.
Like a flower, Nancy. You're like a flower.
I'm cool. Yep.
So that's the thing. So I'm terrible. So no matter how much I force, because people are like, no, but you got to do Facebook fan page. You got to do it.
You got to do what works for you. You got to do what works for you.
You got to prosper where you're planted. Whatever your strengths are, whatever your gifts are, whatever your talents are, use those things, okay? And so what I do, though, is I post my video on YouTube, but I will share the link and the thumbnail on my Facebook fan page. And I'll say, hey, guys.
Like what I said. Yep.
I just did a video. Check it out. And it drives some traffic over there. I'll post it to Twitter, and boom, it'll send traffic. So all roads lead back to my YouTube channel.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Yep.
So I use the other platforms to syndicate, but YouTube is my main focus. So focus and consistency. And that's it.
Well, it's interesting because I started there because I was doing some Facebook Lives, and Shelley said to me, you really should do some YouTube. And I was doing it for a while. And it was just okay. I was
feel energized.
I like the interaction off Facebook where people come ask me questions. That's part of what I decided. If you can get momentum going on and get yourself outside of the Builderall family, then you get more noticed. And I thrive better seeing people talking to me. Now, I've been doing Zoom with Facebook that we didn't have any luck with today. But I did it yesterday just to even test it and see, is this really as easy as they say? And, you know, you get people talking to you on Zoom and you get people talking to you on Facebook. I find that a little creepy since it's me, but you do. You get them in good places.
You thrive. I see you light up when you're there. So go where you light up. If you are a photographer, if you love photos, if you love your pretty Instagram, what happens is that people are not patient enough to let the results happen. You have to give yourself at least a good, solid 90 days with something.
Right.
It's like planting a flower. You don't put a seed in the pot and expect it to be grown tomorrow.
It's like somebody used to say to me, you have to do it this long for it to become habit, and it just happens. And I can't remember if it was 30 days or what it was, but you need to religiously just keep doing the same thing to have it happen. Right.
You got to do it. You just got to keep doing it. Be consistent. You know, pick a schedule that works for you. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have crazy days. YouTube works for me. I work in blocks of time and with a to-do list. I don't have a schedule per se because things don't always work out the way I planned. So instead of that, I just have blocks of time that I work. I have a to-do list of things that I have to do for the week. And I'll leave you with this because I know we're going a little long. So I'll leave you with this. It's okay?
Yeah.
Treat your business like a job until it pays you like a business.
Oh, what a good, I'm going to quote you. Can I quote you online? Treat your business.
Treat your business like a job until it pays you like a business.
Like a job until it pays you like a business. I'm going to quote you. It's perfect because that's what I'm doing. But I've done this before. I'm loyal and consistent, and when I bite into something and I know it's for me, I go gangbusters off.
I'm like you, Nancy. If I'm kind of like, whatever, I'll just skip a day with it. But I love this thing. I really, truly I love it. I love helping my partners. I love seeing them take their very first action. Hey, I just did my first video, and I'm like, yes, I'm a cheerleader mama, you know, like, yeah, you can do it. You know, so it excites me, you know, and Builderall gives us that platform to watch people grow into their gifts or whatever it is that they wanted to do, because whatever you want to do online, you need the tools we have to make it happen, period.
Oh, I agree. Absolutely. I keep laughing, saying to people, you know, you ask them, do they have a website? And they say, yeah. And how's that working for you? And well, blah, blah, blah. And I have a very good friend here that I said to. She said, I'm doing good. Well, she has the local cable company holding hers. I said, and how's that working for you? She said, really good. I said, are you just using it for your Facebook business? And she said, yeah. And I said to her, would you mind my asking, Nina, what they're charging you? All righty. They're charging her $150 a month. And for that, they hold the website for her. And when she gets new inventory in, they change the pictures on her Facebook page.
Wow.
$150 a month. I said, Nina, do you collect email addresses so you can email your clients and talk to them? No, I don't have that.
Isn't that crazy? You know,
$29.99 a month for all of it.
It blew. It was. I did a testimony of the day for Alex, and I was like, it literally was a take my credit card, please, no-brainer decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, are you kidding me? Really? No. And then when I saw what was available, and there's like I've seen other stuff out there that's kind of like junky tools, but these tools are really good. You know what I mean?
I've been in a few others, and there's no comparison. Builderall
No.
is easier to learn, has more tools, and it is, I keep saying, it is a totally integrated web digital platform.
Yes.
Totally integrated.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nobody else has that.
Just to have your, because I use it to do sales pages and funnels and stuff. Just to have the ability to connect a sales page, right? The opt-in form to your email autoresponder, anywhere else, just to do that one little thing is $300 a month.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
And when I saw that you could do it at like the business level or the customer level, I was like, Eric, you're just giving away the farm, man. Like this is just like amazing.
He is. This
he is.
He's happy. He's giving value. And
that's another thing that I wanted to align with, okay? Because there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of just money-driven opportunities out there. And I what I love about Builderall, you said, we were talking about this the other day, that it feels like family. It really does. And I hate to use that word like so flippantly, you know, but it really does. Like I felt connected to Builderall because you can see it in the leadership, that it trickles all the way down into the groups, into the people, everything. Everyone wants to try to help everybody because we want this company to last a long time.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. That's the truth. When I was in Orlando and I met Eric, he was so busy. They were getting ready to launch the new improved Builderall, and they had funnels they were working on, and I said to him, "Are you sure it's okay? I know you guys are busy." He said, "Absolutely. Don't you come to Florida and not say hello." So I went over to see him, and now they're moving. Now I'm there, and they're in the process, and he said, Come, I want to show you our new place. I love it. I want to show you our new place. And he took me down and showed me the new, with all the wires all over the place. And
wow.
And I said to him, "You don't really have time for this." He said, "I have time for you."
And that's why I want to stay. And that's what I want to say, because I got to tell you a quick story, okay?
Yeah.
You let me know.
Yeah.
But we live about 3 minutes from our favorite pizza place. And we go there every Thursday, literally every Thursday. Coal-fired pizza, the best pizza ever, okay? Love it, so good. And the girl that works there, she is a doll. She comes to our table. She knows us by name. She is like, we love her, you know? Right. And there, big management came in, very like, bottom line type of people. Yeah, suits came in, and they're like, we have this other store that's struggling, and we need you to go over there because this sells itself. We don't need you here anymore. We need you to go over there. Yeah. So she went to another store, right? And then we're like, oh, no, I can't believe it. You're leaving. Oh, my goodness, whatever. So we went to the pizza place a couple weeks ago, and it was like dead. It was like, no, it was like the life of the place.
She was the magic that was making the fire.
That's right. So don't for 1 minute think that technology can replace people, because it will not. Yeah. We have high tech, but you have to have that high touch factor too.
Yeah, you have to have the personality thing in there, and yes.
Yeah, and that's what I love about Builderall. I'm not just here because of the tools. Right. It's more than that. So, everything, sometimes things are not perfect. It's technology. Things get buggy. Things
aren't always perfect. My computer doesn't always do what I want it to do.
That's right. But I'm here for more than that. I believe in the company. I believe in what Eric is doing, his vision, the heart that he has for people. We've seen him because we're ambassadors, so we've seen, and you're a partner. You're a partner. So you have more of an insider, look. And
when we did the certified partner program, it was supposed to be 1 month, couple hours a day, and that was it. And I said, how am I going to learn the whole Builderall platform in 2 hours a day, 20 days in a month, work day? I said, I don't think this is humanly possible. And Shelly said to me, well, he says he's going to do it. I said, he ain't going to be able to do it. There's too much in here. 3 months. 3 months.
Over
Some days
delivery.
there were 3 hours of videos. Some days there were 4. If you couldn't do it, the video eventually ended up on the website, so you could go back and do it later. But it took 3 months. And at this point, they keep changing everything. So earlier today, I was out there redoing the Mailing Boss videos because it's changed since I did it before. So it's an ongoing add-on and learning thing. Yeah.
It is, and technology, and that's technology because, you know, it has to, he wants to improve. So
right.
We got to move with
that's
the way
right. You got to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Technology has to advance. The phone that you used now is not the phone that was out 6 months ago. Technology is always changing. So that is just one thing about technology. It's always changing. It's always improving. You have to be ahead of the curve. And if you want to be relevant,
you have to stay with it and keep on going. You got to keep on going.
That's technology. That's technology, you know?
Well, listen, this was an absolute pleasure. And I'm hoping that the people who view this, when I put it up online, enjoy you as much as I did. And we must do this again, you know? Let some time go by. And when you have a little time, we'll do it again.
I will be more than happy to be here. And thank you, Nancy, so much for inviting me. I really appreciate you. And you inspire me. I mean, you look at you. Look at everything you're doing. Your tech savviness is so impressive. So I'm really grateful to be connected with you too. So
thank you. Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do in life. And retired, I chose not to become a couch potato and not do something with this.
Good for you.
You need to keep this rolling and keep yourself active and energetic. And so this is my way, you know?
And if you can do it, anyone can. You know what I mean? I mean,
you're
look at
darn right. I'm glad you said that because if I can do it, anybody can do it. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I think that's a good place to start, to end the call, huh?
It is, isn't it?